All right, we are moments away from the start of Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. The Dodgers and the Braves. Winner goes on to the World Series to face the Tampa Bay Rays. You guys got your bats? What are these guys? You got a favorite tonight, TB?
I'm going with the Dodgers.
All right, we are going to go to the pregame, guys, right now. To get it
All right, Kurt, thank you very much. Terry looking great with the bat, by the way, I might say. And so here we go. It is a Game 7 of this NLCS with the Dodgers trying to get back to the World Series behind Corey Seager and the Braves. They haven't been there since 1999, but Ronald Acuna to try to spur them on. Braves, Dodgers, Game 7. Coming up.
This is why you do it. All the work, the pain, the sacrifice. One game with everything at stake.
Seager's got another.
The Dodgers' talent was never in doubt, but this comeback is a testament to their toughness. The Braves have risen to the challenge all season. Can they do it once more with everything on the line?
This is our time, no turning back.
It all comes down to this. Game 7 of the National League Championship Series is next.
The NLCS on Fox pregame show is sponsored by Geico. Thanks to Robin Thicke. You can catch him on The Masked Singer after the World Series Wednesday on Fox. As we look live at Arlington, we look live at the World Series trophy.
Miss you, baby.
Yeah, you guys have all seen that one before, and that's what we're playing for here today. Game 7, Braves and Dodgers for the right to go on to the World Series to play the Rays. My guys, the Big Hurt, the Hall of Famer Frank Thomas, Big Poppy kissing the trophy, Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod, and I'm Kevin Burkhardt. So it's all on the line here tonight, but who, in your opinion, has the advantage, Al?
KB, is going to be so much fun. Game 7, I think from a momentum point of view, you have to go with the Dodgers. From a chess and strategy point of view, I'm going to go with the Atlanta Braves. And Brian Snitker has done a fantastic job of managing this 7-game series for a Game 7. He has 22-year-old right-hander and their best pitcher, Ian Anderson. He has not allowed a run all postseason. He set up. Closer Mark Melancon is ready to go. He hasn't pitched in a few days. And the bullpen, they're ready for Game 7.
Uh-oh.
Oh! This is
we've been wrong, but here we go.
So Poppy has been wrong the entire postseason until last night when he made the pick confidential. We unveiled it on the postgame. He was right. He's going for it again. We will unveil this on the postgame show. We'll see if you guys are right.
Sorry, Vegas. Good luck, everybody.
To this one, the confidential pick. So here we go. First time in history, 2 rookies are starting a do-or-die game in the postseason. Ian Anderson, the youngest pitcher in NLCS history to ever make this kind of a start. And as Alex said, he hasn't been scored upon in the postseason. Dustin May, who was electric during the regular season, will at least get the open for the Dodgers. It's a Game 7, and the first pitch coming your way next.
This what everybody talking about. Take a look because everybody watching now. It's impossible to lock them out. We talking big time, hit them with a large amount.
From Arlington, Texas, all the twists and the turns have led to this. It is Game 7 of the National League Championship Series presented by Camping World. The Braves and the Dodgers with a trip to the World Series up for grabs. Welcome inside with the Hall of Famer John Smoltz. I'm Joe Davis, and it seems like anytime you get this series figured out, these teams have taken their turn saying, not so fast, and they keep pushing it down the road, going the distance. We get a Game 7.
We get a Game 7. The pressure coming into this series was on the Dodgers. It flipped to the Braves and maybe back on the Dodgers. I'll tell you, Game 7s are awesome. It's the one who can slow the heartbeat down that'll have the best chance of success. We got some young pitchers on the mound, but you know who isn't? happy about a Game 7, it's usually the managers. It's the toughest game to manage all year.
And you got 7 games in 7 days. Adding to that pitching matchup, you mentioned a couple of young guys. In fact, the first matchup of rookies in a Game 7, Dustin May for the Dodgers, Ian Anderson for the Braves.
Yeah, for the Braves and Ian Anderson, Brian Snitker wants him to go as long as he can. Of course, this young man has seemed to have a slow heartbeat. He hasn't even given up a run, so it's going to be more prototypical for the Braves. For the Dodgers, they have a lot of weapons, they have a lot of choices, and that's going to be the theme for tonight's game. Dave Roberts is going to go to a lot of guys, look for Dustin May to only maybe pitch an inning, 2 tops, and I think for the Dodgers, it gets a little complicated unless every one of those guys come out of the pen and are outstanding.
As good as it gets. Game 7 with the Braves looking for their first trip to the World Series since 1999. The Dodgers trying to erase a 3-1 deficit to get back to the Fall Classic. Game 7 is next. We are all set for first pitch from here in Arlington. Game 7 between the Braves and the Dodgers. And we mentioned a very young starting pitching matchup. Ian Anderson, just 22 years old. Last time he pitched in a win-or-go-home game, he was a high school senior. Pitched his team to the state championship game in New York. Dustin May, just a little bit older at 23 years old. And so it is always a pressure-packed game, falling on the shoulders of a couple of youngsters here in Game 7. Towering fly ball. The Dodgers come from behind in the series. They come from behind in Game 7, and they win the National League pennant. For the 3rd time in 4 years, the Dodgers are going to the World Series. There's a group text that started going around the team after the blowout loss in Game 4 that put them in a 3-1 hole. The message of it was, look, we got a chance to do something special, something that not many teams over the course of this wonderful sports history have been able to do, but they do it. They come from behind in Game 5. They win Game 6. And again in Game 7, they find themselves in a hole. They trailed 2-0 early. They tied it. The Braves retook the lead. They tied it again. And then Cody Bellinger's 7th-inning home run proves to be the difference. We'll hand out the hardware coming up in Arlington after this break.
Man, what a game. What a game it was. Game 7 came all the way down to the wire, and the Dodgers edging the Braves 4-3, back in the World Series for the 3rd time in 4 years. And we're back here with you on the post-game show. Good to see you. A lot to do tonight with my guys, the Big Hurt, Hall of Famer Frank Thomas, Big Poppy, David Ortiz, Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod, and I'm Kevin Burkhardt. We'll get back to the trophy presentation in Arlington with Tom Verducci in right now. Busy with the hero of the night, Cody Bellinger.